Has this ever happened to you? You're talking to a friend and they tell you about this new book they've been reading. And you think, maybe I should try to read a book. So you go to your local bookstore and you buy the perfect book. You're so excited you cannot even.
Oh my god, I cannot even.
You go home, you read 3 pages, you tell yourself you're gonna read more tomorrow, and you never open the book again. And when people see those books and ask you if you enjoy reading, you just say, yep, because you're too embarrassed to tell them that you bought a bunch of books without reading a single one of them. Well, by the end of this video, I'm gonna make sure you fall back in love with reading. So whenever someone tells me, but Smurpy, I don't really enjoy reading books, I get bored, blah, I think they're lying. Not to me, but to themselves. I think there's a book out there for everyone. I just think people keep choosing the wrong books.
How to be a farmer? There's no way this book is boring. Politics and vision? Oh my god, yes! 500 basic Korean verbs? Awesome!
We get it, you wanna look smart. But if you've never read a book, don't start with the hard ones! It's like your first run ever being a marathon. You know what? I'm gonna start running.
Oh, that's awesome. Good for you.
I'm gonna run a marathon.
Alright, but make sure you train first.
I'm gonna run a marathon tomorrow.
Like, that's gonna be horrible.
It's gonna be awesome! It was horrible! As weird as it sounds, reading takes practice. That's why I recommend your first few books be novels. But Smurpy, I don't care about stories. I wanna learn. I'm sorry, weird blue guy, but I don't think you can read complicated books without reading novels first. Oh, okay. I'll go read a novel. Later in the video, I'm actually gonna give you a couple novel recommendations that I think are great for beginners. I believe there's only 2 types of entertainment. Passive entertainment is entertainment that happens to you. You just sit there and experience it. Like music, movies, TV, porn. And active entertainment is the one where you need to put effort in for it to happen. Like video games, yoga, crying yourself to sleep, and you guessed it, reading.
I'm gonna do an internet! Well, I'm gonna do a book! Oh.
And I feel that's where a lot of people get discouraged. But believe me, once you get into the flow, you're not gonna be able to stop. The thing is, you need to get into the flow. And for that, you might need to force yourself to read a couple of chapters. But if after reading a few chapters, you still don't want to read the book, throw it away! There's no shame in not finishing a book. If anyone ever judges you for not finishing a book, you look at them straight in the eyes and tell them to shove a finger up their heart and be more considerate in the future.
This message was approved by the therapist of
I'm proud to say I don't finish books all the time. That's not me bragging, that's just a fact. One of my biggest pet peeves is people that think they're better just because they read fast.
I can read a book in a week. I can read a book in 2 days. 2 days? I can read a book in 3 hours.
I can read a book in 2 minutes.
It's the chosen one! So beautiful! It's impossible!
That was so good.
Congratulations, you're a fast reader. Here's a plate of I don't care. According to Google, reading is at an all-time low. Why, you may be asking yourself? I don't know. I like bubbles. Whatever the reason is, I blame schools. I think students should be able to choose the books they read and be rewarded for reading books instead of punished for not reading them. Haha, the education system is terrible! Come to think of it, I don't think I ever finished any of the books I was supposed to read in school. The first book I ever finished and loved was Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. And that's my point! It's okay if you don't read fancy books. Read 50 Shades of Grey! Read a Star Wars book! Read a fanfic! Read the Kama Sutra! Screw it! Read Diary of a Wimpy Kid for all I care! Start off with fun books! It's gonna be so much easier for you. And keep in mind, especially when you're starting off, it's okay to get distracted when you read. I've been reading for years and I still get distracted all the time.
Oh, look, a butterfly. Oh, an airplane. Oh, an ongoing crime.
Hands where I can see them.
Sir, I don't have anything.
I don't care about that, just give me your money. Oh no, I need to run.
Peter! Oh my god, Uncle Ben, no! With great power comes great responsibility. I'll avenge you, Uncle Ben, I promise!
Ah, children.
You also shouldn't feel like you need to read for hours every time you open your book. There's no correct minimum amount of time to read. As long as you're reading something, you're making progress.
Okay, let's read.
And she lifted the...
Alright, that was some video game time!
Right, yeah, it's me, Bowser.
Hey, Bowser, give Peach back.
No, I will not.
Come on, Bowser, please,
No, I will
please.
not.
So in summary, if you've never read before, start with simpler novels to get into the reading habit. When you get a new book, give it a chance, read a few chapters. But if after reading a few chapters you still don't like the book, it's totally okay to not finish it and start with a new one. If you're a slow reader or you get distracted, that's okay, it's normal. And lastly, make sure you wanna read the book. Don't read any book to try to prove anything to anyone or to try to prove anything to yourself. Read the books you wanna read. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. The Schmoopy's list of novels that I think are good for people that wanna start reading but haven't really read before and wanna start. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And this one. These are some other book recommendations I have for more experienced readers. And at the end of the day, if none of this works, there's nothing wrong with not reading books. Give yourself some time and maybe you can try again in the future. Movies and TV shows can show you other worlds, but books dive directly into your mind. They can change the way you see the world. They can help you understand other perspectives and transform the way you think. They've made me someone more empathetic, and I really think they've made me a better person. And I promise, if you give books a chance, the same can happen to you. And I'm gonna be honest, reading can sometimes just be fun. I hope this video was useful, and I wish you the best of luck on the beginning of your reading journey. Bye bye. Please subscribe. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. You've all been waiting. You've all been waiting. Oh my god. You've all been. Oh my god. I swear to god. Okay. Now the moment you've always. Oh. Well, by the end of this video, I'm gonna make sure you fall in love back with you.